They look for ideas and what's new, what's hot, what's coming, and then they go through other independent artists and they're like, oh shit, this is tight. Now let me have a girl do it and do, now we could put a budget behind it and make it better, bigger, and more glamorous. And she already has the platform, and people don't give a fuck because it's her. Why not?
Hey guys, it's Neveen The Queen on SongLab Live, and today I'm with, I've been waiting for this guest for the longest time. I'm so excited about having her here, the one and only Jayda Pink.
Fuck it.
I've been waiting to talk to you for so long. How long has it been since I've been hitting you up?
I don't know. Like, it's been a while. It's been
over a year.
Yeah.
Low key stalking you, like.
Just a little bit.
Oh, just a lot. It's a lot of it. She's just trying to be sweet about things. Like, I would always be like, hey, I want to get an interview with you. Let's do a skit together. Let's some.
No, but 2024 was crazy.
2024 was crazy for almost everybody, I think. I had this like womanly intuition that something was going on with you. And I kind of already had the feeling that you might have been pregnant.
Pregnadita.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And you kind of just like, got a little more just low key and like more into your faith. I started noticing, and I'm like, what's happening? What's going on? You went to Atlanta, right?
Yes.
And then
I think when I first went to Atlanta, first of all, my grandma and I drove out there. She's like, and I dragged her out there to help me move out there, and it was so unplanned the way it happened. It was planned, but it was just a lot of shit just happened. But then I had stayed out there, and I came in. I was like doing collaborations with like Jayda Banks, and I was like getting myself, out there more. But I think my problem is that I was putting others before myself in my career, and I'm the type of person that's always trying to help the next person. Like, and these people are always just trying to take what I have, or I'm like, man, fuck it, I know I'm finna make it. So, like, of course, these are these people's dreams too. I could, let's make it happen. Like, of course, you always want to come up with somebody.
Right.
Like, when you have that, y'all struggling together, y'all doing this together type stuff. But then you come to a realization that these people are the ones that are dragging you down to, like, everything. You know how you're like, okay, boom, boom, boom.
Yes.
You're taking 2 steps up and then 6 steps down. It's like, what the fuck? And it was like one of those continuous things. It's like 2 steps, and it just kept getting lower and lower and lower until I actually like broke completely, where everybody took everything. I don't want to talk about it.
It's okay. No, please, it's okay. I talk about this kind of stuff all the time, and like this is real life, y'all. Like, if we can't talk about the real life stuff, like, this is what people need to hear. You know what I mean? Relatable stuff. Can you get a tissue, please?
I've been avoiding talking about my 2024.
We don't have to talk about it.
But I feel like it's like only right. Like, everybody wants to know what the hell happened. That's the question I get asked the most.
Right.
Like, you were on this peak, you were going up, you went to Atlanta, I see you doing all these things. What happened? Disappeared. Like, it wasn't just the pregnancy. And then I think I just fell into like the darkest, lowest. I lost everything. I lost me. And I had no choice but to just turn to God.
And that's a beautiful thing.
And then I just stayed prayed up. I journaled my whole entire 2024. I was still trying to help help people. But then I think I ended up getting pregnant at the worst moment I could in life, and I'm not what I wanted.
Right.
I was like, I can't have this right now. Like, this cannot happen. Like, but then I'm like, this is probably what I need. My daddy was like, Deanna, God don't give you nothing. Like, this is happening for a reason. So take it for what it is, and, you know, be strong. Like, God ain't never gonna put you through nothing that you can't handle.
That's the truth.
So I was like, all right, well, throughout my whole pregnancy, like I went through my pregnancy alone. I went through, because I decided to separate myself from my baby's father, and I'm not talking down on him. We just didn't work.
I understand.
It's just it didn't work for me. It didn't work. It just didn't work for me, and I had to experience it alone, and I was like, you know what? I need to go back home to my family.
Yeah.
I need my family.
Yes.
Like, so I just wrote up a plan when I first, got pregnant, and I abided by the plan, and I'm like, but I'm not quitting. I have to get back to, I can't stop. This ain't gonna stop me. Like, this is gonna be my testimony, because how the hell am I about to make it out these impossible circumstances? Like, all odds were against me at those moments in every aspect that you could literally think of.
Yeah.
But I came home, and I just enjoyed, my family for a little bit. I finally, like, got a little break and tried to enjoy the rest of my pregnancy. And I had my baby, and like, it was the best thing in the world.
Aw. I love that. I love that picture. The picture you came out, like you literally broke the net when you just popped out with a baby. Looking stunning and beautiful. It just like everybody was just so happy for you, and we're still happy for you. I'm happy for you. You just look at you.
Thank you. He turned me into something different. I'm like, oh, my baby turned me up. Like, I'm not stopping now. It's now or never.
Good.
Like, everything just happened for a reason. He's making me into who I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
In every aspect. So that's how I know, like, this time it's real. He brought me back. Like,
brought you life, right? Because
Yeah.
when you have something so beautiful like him, it's like a miracle. To be able to have that, it does. It like makes life. I don't have a baby, but I've been, through my own struggles. I don't know. I've had my own struggles, but when you're faced with something so serious like life, you have no choice, hopefully, but to grow and like get better, and you usually like excel more. That's why I said, oh my God, when you had the baby, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, y'all better stop, because you're not going to be playing this time. It's over. It's a wrap. Like, you're just going to go.
Yeah, he brought out a beast. It's a different beast now. Like,
Mama bear.
it's a whole nother, like, it's just a whole nother person that I didn't. It's like, that person that you always wanted to be.
Yeah.
In your head, who you thought. That's who I'm becoming. Like, I'm stepping into that person, and I love that. I love it for myself. Like, I wake up happy.
Oh, yay.
I have my days where I'm like being a mom, freaking nipples, shirt wet, hair looking crazy, toast, but nothing's done. But I'm like, my baby's fat and he's happy.
Yeah.
He's healthy, so I'm good. But then I'm like, I have my Jayda Pink day. I'm like, oh, I just love the person I'm becoming.
I love that too. Like, I'm impressed. Like, like I said, you had a baby. I was watching you over the net. Like, I knew that you were going through stuff as a woman. When another woman's vulnerable. That's why I stayed on you. I'm like,
yeah, you were pretty on me.
I stayed on you.
And people knew. They're like, where are you? Are you not doing music anymore? Like, oh, you just dropped the music. Like, I just kept, every message I look at,
Did you not
just
drop
like,
the music?
You're done now? Like,
No.
oh, you let a man take you out the game, or are you pregnant? Like, I had so many different things. Even, what's his name? J-Rob.
Oh,
J-Rob was like, you must be pregnant. I'm like, leave me alone.
And nosy. Like, I don't think I ever asked you once. People are super nosy. They want to know, like, what's going on? What's going on?
But
But
it's also like a reminder that people are watching and they're waiting for Jayda Pink. Like, what's going on?
yeah,
So I'm like, it's a compliment, but it's also like a peer pressure thing. Like, you just want to shut the door and be left alone. But then you have all these people like waiting for your
rooting for you.
yeah. Like, I have people that are rooting for me, and I have people that are like, yeah, bitch, stay down. But
Yeah.
either way, I have those. I'm looking at the positive side. I'm glad that people are just like, come on, where you at?
Yeah.
Or wait, we need you.
Yeah. Because
What's next?
you got that fire, like you really were and still are on top of your game. Like it doesn't, like having a baby or going through what you went through, you know, it's not going to stop you from pursuing your dreams or your journey. It's your journey. But women were like incredible. We're magnificent, right? We can go through something like a pregnancy and like, or whatever it is that we go through as women, and then feel our feelings, and then pop back out and be like, I just bought 20 houses. I'm I have $50 million. I got a brand new husband.
You ever seen that meme where it's like, how come girls break up with us and already a trip to Jamaica, got 4 businesses, a 4, what is it called, a bachelor's degree, and three houses and a real estate license.
That's exactly the truth, and that's exactly the vibe that I got from you. I'm like, oh my God. That's why I said, I'm like, oh my God, you're about to go crazy. You know what I mean? Like when you're faced with something like that, and you're so young still, like when you're faced with something so heavy as a young woman, and you come back from this, like it's such a beautiful thing, because it's a beautiful lesson,
Yeah.
it's going to strengthen you, and it's exactly what you needed. And don't ever, and I know you don't, but don't ever look at like going through what you went through and not seeing that as a gift, because when you're like meant for greatness, or you're meant to give back to the world, you're that light worker, you have to go through stuff.
Yeah, it's what I needed. Like, it was just the last of what I needed. I needed that. I needed to break down to that point to get, so I can know, tighten up. It's just this time you're not finna play with me. Nobody is.
Exactly.
Like, nobody could now. It's just like you don't got room to play with me. You can't. I'm just no.
It realigns you, because now it's crazy, because I lost my mom last year. I don't know what you've seen. I went through like a whole bunch too. And having my mom, she was like everything.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
I'm sorry. I know we're crying because it's real, it's like real stuff. I love you. I've never talked about this either,
on the show.
hardly ever about my mom, but I was a spoiled motherfucking brat. I was. My mom like took care of me, in every way. Like I was just so like wild in these streets that I never really had like, I never really went hard. You understand? Like I always would get so close, and people would be like, yo, who are you? What do you do? Are you a millionaire? Are you a this? Are you that? Because they're just like, you have this energy. But I never went hard, because I always had Mama Bear over here, like enabling me and just letting me do whatever. So I didn't have to work so hard. But when she died, I was like, holy shit. My biggest cheerleader is gone. Now what? Everything that like I thought mattered didn't matter anymore. Everything that I thought I wanted, I didn't want anymore. Every which way that I was like kind of like lost got realigned. And when you're faced with something like that, like you have a child, like now you're living for somebody else, the kind of stuff that you were doing in the past, we were just kind of like doing whatever for whoever, and it's different now. It's like for me now, it's like, okay, life is so short, and we could go at any time. What am I doing with my life? Am I going to keep living for other people? Am I going to keep trying to put everybody on? Or am I going to fucking put myself on for once?
Yeah. And do what's best for you.
Yeah. So
It'd be like that.
that's why I say thank you for sharing your story and like talking about this real stuff, because it's so important for people to be okay not being okay, because we have a lot of friends out here, and obviously I'm not going to say their names, that are actually really suffering right now and that have to play pretend that life is all great when in reality a lot of them are homeless. You know, it's really sad.
Yeah.
I love you so much. Thank you.
Is your lip gloss?
Is that yours?
Yeah.
So thank you. Tell me about your son.
I don't know. He's just my son. That's my best friend.
He's so cute.
I love him.
He's here, by the way. He's in the back right there.
I love him. I never thought I could love something so much. I love him. Like, I love him. He's so cute. Like, I just sit there and observe him all day. Like, when I'm not working or doing something with my music, I'm just with him 24/7.
I would be too.
Watching his facial expressions, I just like, he does something new every day. I'm like, this, I love being a mom.
Oh, good.
I never thought, I'm like, hell no. When I was younger, I'm like, you gonna catch me with kids, I'm gonna be the rich auntie. Fuck y'all. Fuck you and fuck them kids.
You're like, I hang out with them. Sometimes I'm gonna give them back to you.
Bitch, passing them right back. I think my sister was gonna be the one to have kids first. I'm like, girl, bye. Like, no, I'm not doing it. Like, hell no. And then
God.
Yeah, and I swear I was like, didn't think how. I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna do this? Even the whole pregnancy, I'm like, this is scary. Like, I was scared. Like,
oh, girl,
I would cry myself to sleep. I'm like, what is going? Like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Me with a kid? Like, I can't do that. Like me. But then he was born. I'm like, even at the hospital, they put him on top of me, and I'm like, this is a whole fucking kid.
You're like, what am I supposed to do with this thing?
I'm like this, and I start crying because all the just emotions, and it's just like, and then I look over and I see my mom, my sister, and my grandma crying, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is real now. And then they put him back on me when they cleaned him off, and I just love him. And it just, something just shifts in you. Like, I can't explain it, and my grandma should tell me something's gonna shift in you when you have that baby. It's like, it just automatically happens when you have a natural mother instinct, but it does. It's like
switch,
like something in your body just gets you. You're either naturally like that, like a natural I think, I don't know. I'm fine. Like, I want another one.
Right. That's what my brother says. He's like, now once you have one, you want to keep having them.
I want another one. I want my daughter now, but like, I'm gonna wait. Wait.
Right.
I definitely want another one when the time comes.
Because it's pure love.
It's a different type of love.
Yeah. I hear that all the time. It's a beautiful thing. I have nieces. I have a bunch of nieces and nephews, and everybody's kids are my kids. I opted out. I decided I didn't want to have kids, not because I didn't love them, but because I had a pretty hard life, like growing up. And I was like, you know what? One thing I'm not going to do is give my child, I want to be able to give my child everything that I didn't have. And I was still kind of unstable. So I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to, like, no kids for me right now. Or I'm not going to have any kids and just, do what I got to do. And here we are. And
never know, you might still have a baby.
No, girl, I'm old. It's not happening. No, that's why I'm like, no.
What? She's like, no.
No. I break up with guys when they're like, don't you want to just have one? I'm like, it's over. They're like, what? I'm like, no, it's not gonna work. I'm like, stop. Like, I told you, no, I don't want a baby. But I'll be the best auntie. I'm gonna be the best auntie to your baby.
Period. I know that's right.
Do you think your baby's gonna be a rapper?
I don't know what he's gonna. I can't wait to see what he wants to do and what he wants to be. Like, I can't wait till he starts having his own personality. Like, I feel like that's twin.
I know.
That's my bestie.
I love all this for you. So tell me, so you how the hell did you get your body back so quick? In like a week? Was it even a week? How did you do that?
And I took the picture. I was 13 days postpartum.
Dang, like.
But honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I was little during my pregnancy too, though. And I also had him early, so I'm like, maybe that had also, a part of it. But then also I had my, I had a BBL, so maybe that,
You did?
yeah,
When?
like a couple years ago. But maybe that helped. I don't know.
I don't think that would take away from your tummy. She said, I had a BBL, my stomach disappeared. I'm like, I want to have a BBL then so my stomach can disappear. The way, like, you have no whatever. You look amazing.
Thank you.
And I'm happy that, like, thank you for, like, coming and sharing your story. I want to know what's next, girl. Like, tell me, what are we doing? I want to be there.
Okay, well, I just recently hired Bryce as my manager. Yes.
Okay, Bryce be out here. Bryce Merkham's manager. Yeah.
So, that way I could stop dealing with stuff hands-on.
I like that.
1, 2, I trust him.
Good.
I think I trust him with my career. I trust him with me.
Right.
Because he doesn't just get Jayda, he gets Cheyenne too.
Right.
So it's like, and I've also been working with him for years, and he's owed me nothing.
Aww.
And he always does. He's always trying to make sure that I'm on the next level, whether that's putting me on, or we're going to BET Awards, or he's inviting me to you know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
Just like even TV show auditions, and he's making sure I'm pushed through. So that's like him and Merkham's are always making sure that, we always pass, like, dream team. So like, how do we dream team and we're not even a team? So let's make it a team.
Yeah.
1, 2.
She's at 1.
But right now I am working on I don't even want to say it. I just want to drop it.
You don't have to say it if you don't want to.
We have a lot of things in the works.
Good stuff coming in the works. Didn't you just do a remix of We Outside?
No. I was just
Mark. Remember when he was in here? He came out, Mark. So I said, Neveen.
I gotta find my thing.
Jayda.
That's aggressive.
I know.
No, I have a lot of things in the work. I just know that I'm coming better than I came in 2023. That's for sure, because it's always bigger and better.
I already know. Trust me. Like, coming from you, it's gonna be bigger and better. Are you gonna be singing more? I'm over here fishing for answers. I'm trying to. She might be singing.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, you're gonna be singing more.
Maybe.
Okay. I can't wait. I want to see. I'm excited about it. But you did a remix, though, right? With
No. I was just a guest appearance in the music video.
Oh.
And when I popped out, everybody's like, "What the fuck is Jayda doing here? Didn't she just have a baby?" Like, everybody's like, "What the hell?"
Right.
I'm like, "I'm outside.
That's what up." That's what I was thinking. I was like, "What the hell?" Because I was like, "What? She's here?" And I low-key got jealous because I was like, I missed the message from Merkham to be like, "Yo, pull up to the music video." I don't know how I didn't see it. And then I saw you. I was like, "Damn it. I want to go say hi to Jayda."
Everybody's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
I want to support Merkham's too, but I was like, well, too late now.
Yeah, I pulled up and I was just giving him my love.
How does it feel to be back in AZ?
It feels, AZ is AZ. I love my state, but I feel like I'm here to work and only work.
Right.
And to get to where we need to be to put this motherfucker on the map already.
So when you put this motherfucker on the map, do you have plans of moving again? Do you see yourself moving again, or what are you thinking?
I think I'm gonna travel a lot. Sorry, my eye.
It's okay.
But I'm gonna travel. I think I'm going to be traveling, but as far as moving, my family resides down here, and his dad's family resides down here, and I think it's just best that I keep him here, surrounded by my village. And
right.
If I had to go on tour and do what I need to do,
you'll take him and bring a nanny, granny, or grandma, granny the nanny.
I'll bring somebody. So we're gonna figure out this family shit. We taking a goddamn RV or something. Like,
yeah,
something. Yeah. I don't know if I can be without my son. At least a couple of the first
times
years
are so different now that it's not impossible. Like, times are different.
Yeah.
Women are like, shout out Cardi B, because she made it like really okay get pregnant and still music or do whatever and take her babies and get pregnant again, you know what I mean? And then do it again and then do it again. Like it's very possible. You don't have to leave the baby, you know? You had somebody come with you, a nanny, and like
yeah, but once he goes to school and stuff, like I think we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know. It's not my plan. It's God's plan.
Exactly.
So whatever God has in store for me, I'm just walking on the path that He aligns me on.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, Jayda, because I didn't know you very well. I just knew me and Samara we'd come and support you. Samara was like, "Oh, let's go talk to her." I remember when we first saw you. She's like, "That's Jayda Pink," and I'm like, "Who?" I'm like, "Will's wife." She's like, "No, no, not Jayda Pink. Get Jayda Pink." And she's like, "I love her. Her music is amazing." She's like, "Let's go say what's up." And she's like, "Come on." And I was like, "Okay." And she was, shout out Samara, saying, "I'm sorry, I love you." This is when we first saw you. I think you're performing at gosh, it was in Tempe, I believe. A show in Tempe. Anyway, she went
wearing all black with pink bangs.
I don't know. I think you were definitely wearing shades. And she went up to you just to be like, "Hey, what's up?" And you're like, "Hey, good. What's up? Hey, oh, hey, I'm sorry. I'm just like all here." You're like super busy because you were just like about to perform and yeah.
Oh.
And then she was like she was a big supporter. She like
love her.
She's like, "I want to go watch her perform." Because she really, you know.
I love Samara. When I had my first real interaction with her, because when I'm performing,
yeah,
and I'm saying hi to everybody, and like, you know, everybody's doing what I'm doing. Oh, I feel so bad, but I be in that mode.
Don't feel bad.
But then
she was like,
when I seen her, I think I was like, "You remind me so much of Doja Cat. You're the shit. Like, I love you. I'm a fan of you. Like, I need you to keep doing what you're doing. Like, go up." And I think I was buying like one of her. She was selling like some outfits, and I had bought an outfit from her to do in a photo shoot or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. So I was buying, and she had pulled up on me at my house.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I came out in my robe looking all crazy and shit. I'm like, "Girl, I love you. Let me tell you. Like,
oh my God.
You remind me of, I'm just telling, I really was a fan of, like, I thought she was one of the dopest girls out here.
She was.
Well, she is. I was like, yeah, she going somewhere. Yeah. Like, I was literally, I'm like, yep, I know talent when I see it. I always call it when they blow up.
I know when she...
Tay Money before she blew up, I knew it. Callie before she blew up. I'm like literally talking to these girls, or like, Tay Money I didn't, but I was watching her thing. Callie, I was communicating with her. We were supposed to collab, and me bullshitting, didn't get to California. Then she blew up the next like time. I'm like, damn,
it's okay.
I'm not getting the thing, but oh well, I knew she was gonna blow up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I knew it. See, I called it, but
yep. I'm like, go ahead. And then there's a lot of, I think I just be knowing, and I'm like, all right. So now I got to be real with myself.
Yeah.
Because we're not doing this for nothing. Do you think you have the potential to be on that level? I'm like, yep, on that top level, I got this. So that's why I continue to push. And then when I have like the support of people, I'm like, okay, keep going. Because you have that doubt as an artist, like, am I really gonna make it? Like, you see all these artists trying to, do you really got this? Is this your calling journey, or are you gonna end up working at Macy's in a couple years because you didn't put all your money in to music, and now you sitting there stuck like, yeah, man, shit, I was one of them. You should have heard my shit back in the day. I was busting out everybody's speaker in the city.
Or you could be the Macy's employee that's actually playing your music in Macy's. maybe working at the Mac counter and you have your music in the background.
Yeah, but I ended up at Macy's because I put everything in my music, but I ain't really getting nowhere though. Like,
I'm gonna make it. Watch me. Watch me. I'm gonna do this. But nah, man, like I think real, recognize real. The reason why you can spot talent is because you're talent. You have that ear for it, and you're just as talented. And
it's in you.
It's definitely in you for sure, 100%. But as a creative, it's scary.
It is.
What I do even is like, I'm not a musician, but I'm a visionary. So I'm always trying to put together like a show or whatever it may be, clothing, whatever. You do have your doubts because I have an interview coming out I have an interview coming out, an article coming out with a national publication. You guys just wait for it. I was in Vogue. Just want you guys to know that too. I sent the article and my family didn't read it. So fuck you guys. Fuck y'all. But if they don't read shit, I'll send it to them like, you guys, I'm in Vogue. Not one person gave me a thumbs up. Nothing in the group message. But they don't care about that.
Like, cool, honey.
No,
what that is.
They didn't even do that. They just acted like they didn't see it.
Well, you can send it to me.
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you.
Hype you up.
Yeah.
All my friends send me their stuff, and I'm like, girl. Yes.
Yeah, I will send it to you.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna send it to you. Well, this new article that's coming out, I talk about creatives in it, and I talk about how, you know, we have gotten over the years gotten discouraged, or they discourage us from being a creative because they didn't understand it. They don't understand what a creative is. They don't understand that it really is a job. You know, like if you're not working in 9 to 5, then it's just a hobby, and you're just kind of like killing time for fun. But that's the furthest from the truth, because everything that people are enjoying, like music, like movies, like furniture, like makeup, like anything that's tangible that you're enjoying, comes from a creative. And these are the most like the highest producing type careers in the world, right? So
interior designing,
exactly all of that. So the fear, I don't think, is really something that we just have. I think it's just a fear that we have heard growing up over the year, you know, in our life over the years, or just being told, like, or even hearing in the music industry, like, so and so's too old. Oh, she's 25, she's too old.
Like putting limitations on our dreams instead of just continuing on and learning that there's going to be there's going to be more no's than yeses, but those yeses are going to change your life and going to be one step closer to where you need to be.
Exactly. And also not being judgmental, right? And just trying to be more understanding of what a creative is. I consider creatives superheroes, because the brains are, you know, developed differently. We're just different, you know, creatives are different than other humans, you know, other people. But that's why creatives, we usually stick together, because we understand each other. But even when I was in school, like growing up, I'd always get in trouble because I'd always be drawing. I'd always want to be drawing or be in art class, or I was like fully aware, fully like like when I was in class doing art or anything of the sort like that. But when it came to like history or something, they'd tell my mom, they're like, she's a C average student. Basically, like I was dumb, you know? And then later in life, when I had to test, you know, to get into college and like do the testing or whatever, I was actually honors. I was a genius, man. Fuck you, Mrs. Burt. Ever call my mom, tell her I'm average ever again. Huh? See that? Because they don't understand.
Yeah, that's Mr. Pankage for me.
Mr. Pankage? Now look at you. Look at her. She's over here popping out babies, looking amazing.
You know, it's crazy. I'm actually cool with some of my teachers still.
Are you?
Yes, my 6th grade teacher, Mr. Howard. Shout out, Mr. Howard.
Shout out, Mr. Howard.
My math teacher in high school, Mrs. Clark. Shout out, Mrs. Clark.
Dang.
Mrs. Woods.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like I'm actually cool with a lot of my teachers still. And Mrs. Alcantar, my office lady. Oh, I love her.
Well, you're still young enough, so they're still alive. Sorry, Miss Burt. She's probably dead now because I'm old as hell. Aw. Rest in peace, Mrs. Burt. Because
what if she's not even dead?
She's gotta be. Oops, I'm not gonna tell you how old I am. She was old then. Like,
oh, wait, I don't know.
Either way.
What if she runs across this video?
Then she's gonna be about 200 years old.
Shit.
Thinking like she looked like she was 100 when I was a little kid. So I just, either way, like, I love you, Miss Burt. Wait. Shout out, Miss Burt. R.I.P.
Hilarious.
So we got a lot of surprises coming up with you, and we gotta wait.
Actually, it might come out like probably really close to when this comes out.
Can you send me a text?
Yeah.
Those are my favorite texts, is when like Samara used to send me music. It was like
this song.
Oh my God.
To record.
Oh my God.
The music video too.
Okay. It's already ready to go. I love it. Okay, I definitely want to be a part of that.
It's a rough draft, but all I gotta do is send it Brian, but it don't sound like a rough draft. I think
I'm gonna love it. I love all your music. I have a lot of your music in my phone, actually.
I think I'm taking a different approach with my career this time.
Okay,
I'm like,
good.
I feel like I got the boys on lock.
Okay,
I have natural sex appeal.
Mm-hmm.
I've proven that I could rap. I've proven that I could battle rap.
Right.
And I've gotten the booth and not battle rap, but I'm gonna eat your ass up on a
You could rap for sure. 100%.
I feel like that I've already proven that point. So now I'm at a point where I'm creating. I'm in my like mom era, but it's not. It's like Jayda Pink on a different type of level.
Okay.
It's not mom, but it's like sexy. Just it's built. I'm in my milk era.
Okay.
Maybe that's what it is. Just sexy, fun, confident.
You reinvented yourself.
Like just bossy, gangsta too.
And grown up.
Like it's just Like,
you're a lot more grown up.
I feel like it's just now I'm aiming towards. I feel like I could relate more to the ladies now. To even just like open up a new realm of Jayda Pink. So it's like, okay, I could put this into my music now. It's fun. It's girly. I love it.
Yeah,
I love this. Like when I'm creating, I'm like, who is this?
Oh my gosh, I love that. See, that's good. Your little boy made you like snap out of it. I think this is gonna be the best year for you.
Yeah,
you're really gonna blow up.
Thanks.
I do have a question.
What's up?
Another one.
Go ahead.
Remember the video with Saweetie? What the hell was that? Can we talk about it or no?
Yeah, so being in Atlanta, I was connected with a lot of A&Rs and different people in the industry. Believe it or not, a lot like really close in the industry. But I'm never like there to eat off somebody else's plate. I'm here to create my own name. But a lot of people that are connected with, that wanted to manage me, that wanted to work with me, they'll fly down and, like try to really work with me are the same people that manage all these other industry artists.
Right.
So then I noticed that these same people that are connected with me.
You want the baby?
Yeah, hold on.
Pause. So I had a question about this video that I saw with Saweetie. It looked a little bit like your video. Can we talk about that?
I deal, being in Atlanta, I've been dealing in meeting and knowing a lot of A&Rs or people, a lot of people in the industry, basically, like whether that's management, A&Rs, and I've noticed that every time that I talk to managers or A&Rs that are close to bigger artists in the industry, the artists in the industry end up doing something that I kind of like that resembles what I did. And I'm like, how? What? Do y'all be talking to be in, y'all not interested in me. Y'all interested in like stealing shit from people. Like, and I feel like that happens a lot to a lot of independent artists. And I'm not specifying Saweetie specifically, but there's been multiple cases where I've seen some, where I've spoken to people's people and people end up doing something of Jayda Pink's like completely. And I'm like, what the hell? What in the world? Y'all got me fucked up. But then it's like, you can't even do anything about it. But I'm like, you know what? But I'm doing something right because y'all wouldn't be stealing the sauce.
Right.
Wasn't from the, y'all stealing the sauce from the real boss.
Right. Right.
It's okay because I'm going to keep doing me. And I'm going to do shit that I'm going to do stuff that's going to make, it's going to be obvious y'all stealing from me at this point. If you steal from me, bitch.
Right.
They got me fucked up. But that's all right.
That shit is like, you want to like think, you question yourself like, did they really steal my shit? Or am I tripping? Am I imagining this?
Yes, like I'm like, am I getting ahead of myself? Girl, you tripping.
No, but I've known one.
And then I got motherfuckers back to back to back to back. I'm like, okay, so I'm not tripping.
No, you're not.
Everybody else would be tripping too.
Yeah, you're not.
And they don't even know what is going on in the background.
Right.
So it's like,
No, I've worked with one too many artists that have called me up. They're like, Neveen, remember that? Remember when we went to go see so-and-so A&R, so-and-so's whatever? I'm like, yeah. Remember when we played that A&R, that my song? I'm like,
oh my gosh.
I'm like,
yes.
yeah. And they're like, he's like, listen to this song. And he played it for me and he's like, what does it sound like? And I'm like, your song? Then I feel really bad because I'm like, shit, like, how do I stop this from happening? You can't. You really can't. Especially when you're dealing with like the big like A&R record labels, and it's just very hard to stop it. So
yeah.
So what song are we talking? Was it Do It? Do It?
Did it?
Did it? Did it? I always say Do It. Did it? And then yeah, I went back and I watched it. I was like, oh my fucking God. Because it's like your video.
Completely. But I mean, I was like, because I see myself getting to those levels, but it's just like, I don't want to create, I don't know what I want. Like, I'm like, because I'm like, it's not the artist's fault. I don't know. I don't know her. I never met her a day in my life. But
Right.
it's like, sometimes it don't even be the artist's fault. They don't even be knowing. So it's like the team could be presenting them ideas, and then it's ideas of other artists, and then they come out and they do that shit, and then they come, and now you getting accused of some shit that you didn't do. And you're like, what the fuck?
Right,
Like,
right.
you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't have anything against any specific person, but I do have something against these motherfucking, the industry in a way. But, little fuckers.
They are little fuckers. But that was one of the things that you did say.
You big fuckers.
The biggest fuckers. Motherfuckers.
Yeah, they fucked me with no Vaseline.
Ugh. With Vaseline though?
No Vaseline in my ass. Like, damn.
Ow.
Y'all be doing me bad.
Oh no. Not in the ass with no Vaseline. Why are we still using Vaseline in 2024 is a question.
My fab baby oil. No Diddy. I'm just
Oh God. Okay, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna stop right there and not go any further. I'll tell you later.
I wonder if I'm
This girl got a BBL. No, all she wants to talk about is Vaseline. Just kidding. Really?
She said Vaseline. Fuck you, Neveen.
Now I don't even know what the fuck I was trying to say. What were we saying? Oh, that was one of the things that you and I had talked about that I really respected you in saying. Like, you're like, it's not even Saweetie's fault. Like, she probably didn't even know. You're like, you had her back in that way. You had the artist back because you're just like, that's just probably what they be doing, and she probably doesn't even know it.
I already know.
So,
because that's what people do. That's what these teams do. They look for ideas and what's new, what's hot, what's coming, and then they go through other independent artists and they're like, oh shit, this is tight. Now let me have a girl do it and do, now we could put a budget behind it and make it better, bigger, and more glamorous. And she already has the platform, and people don't give a fuck because it's her. Why not? That's just how the shit goes. But bitch, you playing with Jayda Pink.
That's right. And that video, but your video was still way hotter. Like, your real video, the real video was way.
I'm not talking about her. I was talking to the industry.
I'll talk about the industry and the video. Not her personally, like, nothing against her, but just like your video was still way better.
It just looked like my video, so I'm like, whatever. It looks like my video.
Cute. So what? So how are you gonna protect you moving forward?
I mean, how can you protect yourself moving forward other than try to do all the legal stuff in the background, and which costs money? Right. Of course, it's like you got to just get yourself right. But as a creator, and being creative, like in doing, you have all these ideas. It's like, this came from my brain. I can't help when stuff comes from my head, or when I'm collaborating. Even when I collaborated with JD and I told him I want to be on a golf course, I'm thinking like this and that, and I already had the picture painted, and then he just brought it to life, and he was like, "Oh, let's do like a Happy Gilmore scene." Like, it's like, you can't make. All I could do is just keep doing me, being creative, and let the people do what they do. and let them handle that and let them, talk their shit for me and just keep doing
And
it.
yeah, exactly.
Just keep doing me and elevating every time.
Right.
So it's like,
yeah,
there's really nothing you could do about it. Fuck them.
You said fuck them. Yeah. I mean, you just gotta exactly what you're saying. You gotta keep putting in the work. Just like you said, now that you had your baby and stuff, you're more focused on doing things for yourself instead of just always trying to bring everybody up with you and bring everybody. That's exhausting. Like just really put yourself on and like know who you're talking to, and be careful with what you're telling people and what you're sharing with them. If you don't know them, type shit. But you're off to a good start. You have a manager now that is going to be able to like protect you more, and definitely, yeah, just put in the work and put it out and just keep building and doing what you do. You got all that energy,
Yes.
You got all that energy, and I can't wait to see you live because you're a great performer too.
Thank you. I can't believe. I wish I would have like got to bask in that moment and see y'all see me, see y'all.
How we saw you?
Yeah.
Like how me and Samara saw you? It was such a cute moment, actually. She's like, that's Jayda Pink over there. Let's go say hi. She's like, I want to go see her perform. I'll be right. I was like, okay. She was like, trying to like push everybody out the way, to like come over there, come say hi to you. And like,
I love her.
It was so cute. Yeah.
I love her.
She loves you too. And she did text me actually and said, did I read this to you? She said, tell her I said hi and sending my love to her. And I can't read because I don't have my glasses on, and hers too. Go ahead.
Sending my love to her and hers too. Like hers and mine. Like
yeah.
Mine and me and mine's.
Sure.
Love her.
Yeah, she loves you too. I'm like, sure, whatever you think it is. And then I sent her a picture of us.
Too cute.
So Jayda, what's next? Give everybody a preview and then give everybody your socials on how to find you. What can we be like looking forward to?
Look forward to my next single in 2025 to be turned the fuck up. So yeah, that's for sure. My Instagram is Jayda2Pink. Actually, on all social media platforms, you could find me. And I mean, just look out for the next thing.
She said, and okay.
I'm ready to break these bitches' neck.
I already know. I'm excited for you. Okay. Well, shit. Thank you for coming and like sitting down and talking with us. I've been wanting to talk to you for so long. Oh, Sam said, what's up?
So Sam
Poku. He wants to make music with you too.
Tell Sam what's up. Call me.
I'm gonna yeah, he's gonna call you.
Tell him the queen looking for.
Oh shit. I'm like, I don't know if you should be scared or
in a good way
for you. But yeah, he said what's up and thank you for coming, and I
love you. Thank you for having me.
I love you so much.
You didn't made a girl cry. This is my second time crying in an interview. I hate you.
You made me cry. So technically I hate you.
We got sentimental.
I hate you too.
I hate getting sentimental because I'm an emotional gangster, but like I'm gangster for real. So it's like don't be bringing those emotions out of me because can't nobody see me hurt out here, but I really do. I'm soft for real.
That's okay.
We're like
soft,
but I'm gangster.
Soft. I'm a gangster too.
Like, this bitch is crazy.
No,
are you soft or
but that's why you're gangster, because we're soft and emotional, and which makes us crazy. I'll cut you, bitch. But I definitely wanna I wanna do a skit with you one day.
Oh yeah, that's why I couldn't do the skit because I was pregnant. So I'm like,
I had a feeling. I was like, okay, so
because I was like, damn, I'm pregnant.
You're like, I don't want to see the belly.
I don't want everybody seeing like my fat face, and
you looked so pretty.
No, but during my pregnancy, I'm gonna release that in a documentary. But
okay,
I have like a documentary that I'm building.
Okay,
that like I've been working on for the past couple years, actually.
Oh my god,
like BTS of some shit. Even shows my baby shower, like my pregnancy, like shit. There's probably stuff of me crying in there, hurt. There's a lot of stuff, so I'm excited because I'm just waiting until I actually like make it big to
release it.
So that way I could have all the content building up to how I made it.
I kind of want to watch it. I kind of want all of that. But when you are ready to share more stuff, come back.
I'm down.
Oh my God.
I'm down.
Me and Fleek have a secret, but I can't really say it, but I just like to tell people that we have a secret to build the anticipation. I'll tell you the secret afterwards, but within the secret, I'd like you to be a part of it.
I like
Fleek.
I could keep a secret.
Okay, yeah, she'd be fucking awesome, right? We can't tell you because it's a secret. But anyway.
It was fun having me. Thank you.
It was so fun having you. And
can't wait to do it again.
Yeah, me too. I love you so much. Thank you for coming.
That album.
The best. Okay, bye. See you later.
Go
to Neveen The Queen on Instagram. You can also go to SongLab Live if you want to get an interview specifically for music or whatever it may be. But you can hit me on SongLab Live or Neveen The Queen.